Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? So today I am trying this Digiorno Thanksgiving Pizza. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, if you're going to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell to get notifications the next time I post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things I see us try, things I see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm gonna say grace and get started. Dear Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive, for nurses, for our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, man. I'm gonna try a couple different things with y'all. I also have this Thanksgiving, or no, it's a Friendsgiving ice cream. We're gonna try that, and then I got a couple different other little Debbie snacks. Okay, but I'm gonna get into this pizza. I don't know. I saw it in the store, and I was like, hold on, let me just take this out here, so I don't because y'all remember that one time I was cutting something on this. It was probably pizza, and almost messed around and freaking dropped the name on pizza. I cut that. But I saw this in the store and I was like, that is very interesting. But my intrusive thoughts wanted to try it. Oh, okay, the sauce is gravy. I was wondering what the sauce was gonna be, like what the what the base was gonna be, but it's gravy, it looks like. Okay. It has, let me tell you everything it's got on here. It has roasted turkey, green beans, crispy onions, dried cranberries, and a gravy drizzle on Detroit style crust. And so I saw this in the store. I was like, I feel like I should get it before it's gone or whatever. And then I told you about the pizza group that I'm in, and somebody posted it in there and was like, hey, I posted this last year, but this is actually a pretty good pizza. Y'all should try it. I was like, oh man, it got posted in the group. I ain't gonna be able to get it no more. And I thought that it was gone. The display ones was gone, but it was a box behind the display that I knew because I had been in this particular Kroger Instacart. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. And I was so thirsty. I think it was on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday night. I was like, I'm about to get that. Like I was going to that Kroger regardless, and it was so funny because actually all my Instacart orders end up being for this other Kroger. I think maybe the last one I had or the last one I did was at the Kroger that I knew had it. They didn't have it at the one that I was Instacarting at, otherwise I'd have picked it up there. It's actually really hot, and I hope I don't burn myself because I'm like super thirsty to try this. I had seen the Friendsgiving ice cream, and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. And I want to say, I think I had an Instacart order where somebody ordered it. It's from, what is it? Is it, what's that place called? I don't know. We're gonna see what the brand is, but they had a Friendsgiving one, they had a gingerbread one, they got like 2 different kind of peppermint ones, but I ain't rocking with it because I don't like peppermint. Nothing. I don't want mint in my sweets. It's all right. The gravy is good. It tastes like it's giving KFC gravy, kind of, and it's good. I know that the cranberry is gonna add a little sweetness, and I like savory and sweet, and then obviously green beans just for vegetables, cheese, a nice crust. It's good. It's definitely good. I bought 2 of them just because. I like it. while I'm making it, I'll probably add some dressing on here because I feel like that would just really set it off. The dressing, not stuffing. I do not like stuffing. I don't know, I'm rocking with this. I like it. Mm. I'm gonna show y'all these. They've been out since before. Obviously, they've been out for a while. But if you see these sticky butter ones, try those because they good. Wouldn't mess them up. There's only one left in there. Maybe I eat it while so I can get rid of that packet. But I like this. It's good. Mm-hmm. Only fun, but you gonna get that with frozen pizza. Only thing, or my only complaint is, I'm ready. I'm definitely excited to get to the pieces that got every element on it. But that's how I eat my pizza. I like to eat the whack pieces first. That way, I'll have nothing but good pieces left. Okay, I think I could talk about what I'm talking about. Some kids upstairs. It's just them being right next to me, and then the bubby bee popping in on my dang on calls, and it'd be just on my luck for him to repeat some ish that I said. And because is she the one that done? But I don't know if I've never well, I think I told y'all that this lady on my team retired, or she was retired, or she has retired. She retired at the end of April, and it's been so sad ever since. Because she was the best person we had, man. She could carry this whole team by herself. She could walk. She could dog walk my team. Walk circles around them. As far as getting work done, man, she just was. I'm not ashamed to say that I think we took her for granted, man. I didn't really realize and appreciate what she meant to the team, man. Because my thing with her is that I didn't have to worry about her getting her task completed. She would be the only person doing stuff. If I told her to do it, if I told her to do something, she would do it. She might ask you a million questions about it, but she gonna do it. And if she gonna do that thing, even if you don't forget about it, okay, she gonna still be doing it, okay? She gonna do it. Even if you tell her to stop, she's still gonna do it. I have dubbed my team the Band of Misfits. And they suck, and I want a new team, okay? Either that, or it's been so trashy here lately that I would rather just go back to being an individual contributor and not have to worry about or only be responsible for the work product that is assigned to me, okay? When I tell you these people is trash, and I say that, or I was about to say that I don't know if Calvin gave the lady that retired. First of all, it was so funny to meet one day. he basically was having her thinking that he is a majority investor in my channel. And, he just was like, yeah, we got some things coming down the pike, some changes that really be beneficial. I mean, he was really talking like he was an investor in my channel. And for a while, he was paying for the channel membership or whatever. And I tell you, this dude wanted everything with this channel membership. He thought that it should come with a free meal every month. Like, all this ish that is not outlined in what you get when you pay for the membership, okay? He only actually did it because he knew it would be something I had to adhere to and like give him what he paid for. So extra videos I had to make. And stuff like that. So she asked for the channel name because she said she watched mukbangs, but I don't know if he ever gave it to her or not, or just gave her somebody else's channel. So I don't know if she watched my videos or not. But man, the law I have to say, I don't know if people, have found me, but I'm gonna have to share my truth, and I don't care. They need to hear it. I can say stuff on my channel that I can't say to them, or at least not in the way that I would like to say it to them. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of who is who. I got 3 direct reports, or 3 dotted line reports. They did this thing right when I became a people leader. They made it to where if, and this was one of the decisions that I feel like somebody just needed to make a decision, like, or to make a change so that it looked like they working, but it's dumb as hell. They made it to where if you didn't have at least 6 people reporting to you, that everybody had to report to to a director or whatever, or the person next level above me. Dumb as heck. And I was sorry that happened right when I became a people leader, because now, while I am in a people leadership position, I write their reviews. I am their manager. They took away like the manager titles or whatever. So, yeah. So it's not listed in our HR system. The HR system don't show dotted line relationships. It just show like direct relationships. And then our HR system, it just looked like we all report to my leader. Which, I mean, we do, but I lead the day-to-day function. So, anywho, 3 people that report to me. We had got one person. I think I told y'all about the guy who was in this role before this one person, but the guy who was in the role found, and Carol called it because I seen him outside of work, and it was true. Carol was like, that dude get high. He just be high. That's why he forgot. Because he told me one time that there was something that we do that needs to be done every 2 weeks on a Friday. We do it on a Friday. We could do it on a Monday, but it's cutting it kind of close to get like our payments out. We need to send it out, or we need to do this task on a Friday. And I was off this one Friday that he was supposed to do it, and I think I might have been like off for some like the next week too. But I just happened to get online to see if he did it, and he didn't do it. And I'm like, so I was so hot. And I had Calvin ask the dude like about it or whatever. He did it on that Monday, but then whenever the next one-on-one I had with him, I'm like, yeah, what happened? This nigga said I forgot. Like, in what world? Like, the thing with my team is that they be saying shit to me or saying stuff, excuse my French, that I just would never say. Like, there have been times where I have forgot to do something, and my leader asked me about it. You think I'm gonna tell her I ain't do it? I'm about to do it real quick, and then be like, "Oh yeah, it's done. Save here, blah blah blah." Like, but never am I gonna go to her and say and be comfortable and confident and say, "Oh, I forgot," and ain't did it. You know what I'm saying? These people ain't got no proof about themselves, and for some of them to be as tenured adults as they are, to be acting like you don't know how to conduct yourself in a professional environment is just baffling to me. So, girl that replaced old dude that said he got dud. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I think that I think that, and it was said that we basically got bamboozled. Like, I feel like they was like, uh, wanting to get her out of the area that she was in because she was internal. She came from a different area in the company. And I just feel like they basically told us what we wanted to hear so that they could get rid of her. And she became our problem. And she is a problem. Like, she wants to be promoted, but she don't know her current job. And I'm not saying that you gotta be you do need to be a subject matter expert, but you need to at least know enough to be dangerous. Like, this girl constantly saying that she don't know. I just thought that's unacceptable. You've been on this team for, notice that I'm still eating the whack pieces. I think these last 3 pieces about to be the best one. This is a good one. But I'm about to tear this whole pizza up. I'm also hungry. This is the first thing I ate today. Well, I just had 3 pieces, the last 3 pieces of the Bubby's little sushi he had. Got some sushi from the Curry Hill. But he got like a big, like, he had, basically it was 2 rolls in one. Yeah. Got him with, seafood blood, and Bubby strong arm, well, they was trading food, so. Anywho. Yeah, basically, what started for us was that she got some health issues and stuff going on. I don't know what I shouldn't be breaking no laws. I don't know. I'm not telling y'all nothing, but health issues that cause her to be, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what it is. They don't have to tell us. They just tell us that she has FMLA or whatever. But actually, originally they was acting like I can't be the one to know. And that's another thing that pisses me off, because in HR system, I'm not like outlined as their leader, but I am. But they act like I can't know when that is a reason why she's taking off or whatever. I don't know what's the big deal is, because I don't really care. Well, I didn't even know she got not in the office, but when she first came to the team, she did not have the FMLA. And she was taking off like crazy. Like, we had commissioned her to, our plan was to have her take over. I'm lying. She didn't replace old dude. Another guy replaced old dude. We'll get to him in a second. She replaced this one girl. She went to like our little sister team. She went to a team. I was talking about this recently, but the team where the lady had passed away, and we was watching. We had bonded over the show You or whatever, and we was talking about how the season, whatever the season was, was kind of slow or whatever. But anyway, she went to that team. So they promoted somebody to replace her, and then the lady from my team took the person who got promoted role. So anyway, she first we had commissioned her to do, like, I had the 3 people on my team. How it was set up was that 2 people do one function, and then the other person solely did this other function, and they was the only person that did it. The other 2 didn't even know how to do her stuff before she left the team. And so, and let's just name, I don't know, person 1 and 2, they do one function. Person 3 does something different, or did do something different, and person 1 and 2 didn't know how to do 3's work. And it also wasn't documented before the new 3 got there. It was like a key person risk. Like if she had left or she was out of the office, like we was just SOL because there wasn't nobody there that knew how to do her stuff. So then obviously we started trying to document person 3 processes so that we don't have that problem no more. And we like hired the new 3, and we wanted her to do like do what person 1 and 2 does, but then also do person 3. And we also had the old 3 take some stuff with her that shouldn't have been on our team, wasn't really related to our team. So look, she's like is a person that just checked the box. Like she knows the steps, but she don't understand why she's doing the steps. So when somebody asks her a question, or when it's time to troubleshoot something she did, she don't know how to do it because she just has not taken the time to understand. But another thing, that's what I was saying. When she first started, she was out of office a lot, and that's cool. Nothing holding against you for that. But also, she would be out of office and wouldn't say nothing. She just would not show up, and we all asking around. Have you talked to such and such? Have you talked to 3 today? Have you talked to 3 today? Crickets. And then she come the next day talking about, oh, well, I was out and blah, blah, blah. Well, ma'am, I need you to do a better job of letting us know, okay? Because you the only person that do what you do, and if you out, then we just need to, it's not saying that you got to do it, like you got to do by any means necessary in the hospital bed, whatever, get your work done. No, we're not saying that, but we need to know if we need to get it covered or not, you know? It was to the point where I had to start learning how to do 3 stuff so that I could do the stuff when somebody asked if she just happened to be out. And then, like, she would be out, right? And we get busy for sure, cyclically 4 times a year. And she was out during one of them busy times, and we just like, my leader was just like, you know what? We're assigning her stuff to 1 and 2 because we don't have time to be up against the deadline waiting to see if 3 gonna be in the office or whatever. And when 3 got back, she was mad that we had reassigned her work. Girl, you ain't here. You have not been here. Like, and then another thing that used to make me mad about her is that if she got overwhelmed or if she couldn't figure something out, she would just stop doing it. She just wouldn't do it and wouldn't say nothing. And it's just like, girl, you better figure this thing out. Like, we got, like, this has to get done. And that's when she's just a big liar, man. She is a liar. And she's just not a woman of the lying word that she got. Okay, because she say one thing, she tell my leader another thing. It was for a while where she just felt like she wasn't supported, blah, blah, blah. And was saying that she had all these issues that she never brought to me. So then I had to start making it where I have one-on-ones with them every 2 weeks. I would never cancel. I still have not. I don't cancel her one-on-ones because from early on, she tried to make it seem like, she wasn't getting the help that she needed or whatever. Okay, I got something for you, so we just gonna meet. I don't care if I ain't got nothing. And I'm gonna ask her, how does she feel? Do you feel overwhelmed? How do you feel about your workload? And I would ask her this all the time, and she would say she was fine, but then she would talk to my leader and give her another story. And then, my leader was, would tell me, well, hey, she said, she didn't tell me that. Like, so we was getting conflicting information. For real, I just think she was just using that to stall, So, she's very unreliable. And so, not only, so O3, she had been doing what she was doing on my team for a long time, but then she decided to do something different. Now, O3 had been training New 3, but New 3, well, one, this is on both of them. I told both of them that they need to document the process. Like, there needs to be an SOP, standard operating procedures, documenting how to perform each of the tasks that you're responsible for. That way, one, anybody else can pick it up if you're out of the office, but two, so that you know how to do it every time you need to go and do it until you get used to it. It was getting to a point where every time she needed to do something, she was going back to O3 to help to train her on something. And then she would try to blame it on her and say that O3 wasn't helpful, that O3 wasn't showing her how to do this. O3 would say she ain't had no time. Well, O3 is trying to get acclimated to a new role. So I can completely understand that, one, she ain't got time to keep going over the same stuff over and over again with you because you're not taking the time to make sure you understand what you're doing. You just checking the box and therefore are not understanding. So when something break or go wrong, you can't troubleshoot because you can't even understand the methodology behind what you're doing. And so she would just try to blame it on O3 and say O3 wasn't being helpful, blah, blah, blah. No, O3 tired of your bull and she tired of having to tell you the same thing over and over again. It shouldn't be that way. You should be taking notes or whatever. So, and I mean, the fact that to this day, she's been on my team 2.5, at least 2.5 years now. And she's still going to O3 for stuff. You should know this shit by now. Like, it ain't no excuse, you know what I'm saying? And like, generally, I don't know the concept of what it is that they're doing, but like, I don't know the actual steps. I used to be on this team when I first started at my current employer, but I did what 1 and 2 did. And then having 3 in this team is a new development. They just kind of moved 3 to this team because, well, 3 to this team because, I don't know, they were doing reorg. Yeah, another one of them decisions where somebody just needed to make a decision to make it look like they were doing some work. So yeah. I did what 1 and 2 did, so I'm not really familiar, or wasn't really familiar with the weeds of 3 does, but I understand, I know things conceptually, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need to know the weeds because I'm not doing it. Y'all doing it. You need to understand the work that you're doing. So, new 3 is just inconsistent. She a liar. She don't know her job, but she started talking about she want to be promoted, and she does everything outside of her normal day to day. Like, she like learning about new technology and stuff like that, but she ain't using the technology to help with anything on the team for real, for real. And I mean, she's just really doing it to have a resume builder. She's not really like able to put anything in action. If you ask her any details about stuff that she learned, she can't tell you. And then she unreliable. What was I about to say? And then so it was in the summertime, I think, or like earlier this year. We had gave her this project, and this was back when she first started on the team, so like almost 2.5 years ago. To complete, to like automate a pain point on the team. And like we tasked her, like I obviously was overseeing her completing this, but at all times, okay, I am the lead, I am the person, the support person, okay, but I am not the person doing the thing. You are the person doing the thing. And so we put her on this project to get this thing done. She dropped the ball, she lollygagged. We had this team that was helping her get it done, and turnover happened, people moved on, changed roles, everything like that. So the same people that was originally helping her are not on that team anymore. And so basically this thing is, with this project, it's supposed to be done by the end of the year, but we still waiting on her to get it done. So I had asked her about it one day. She couldn't really give me no update. Then basically she tried to blame it on me as the reason why it wasn't completed, saying that it was assigned to me and her, and I didn't offer her support. I didn't help her when she was trying to troubleshoot issues. I'm like, girl, what issues? Because again, I told y'all I would get conflicting stuff. Maybe but also me and my leader didn't know that it wasn't. So basically, was supposed to have gotten put into production, but allegedly there were all these issues with it. Now, she didn't voice these concerns or issues to us. She just said it wasn't until we held her feet to the fire about not getting it done that now all these issues or whatever. Because I think I had asked her in July if it was working. She said yes, working as intended, just got to work through a couple little kinks or whatever, but it's working as intended. But then we have a meeting, and now all of a sudden it ain't working at all. And I'm just like, that's news to me, because you said it was working. Not ain't working. And so then she, like I said, she was trying to blame it on me, talking about it was a sign of both of us. She wasn't helping me. Nobody was helping me. I felt like I was the only person troubleshooting issues. Well, one, you probably because you ain't saying nothing to nobody, but also ultimately this is on you. This is a project that you're assigned to. I am just assisting with making sure that it gets to it sees completion or whatever, So then we went back and forth with email one day. Because this girl was going to try to say that she was the support person. Girl, in what world? I had to tell her that at no point are you ever a support person. I am the support person. You are the doer of the thing. And then I told her that, she lacks accountability. Like, if something go wrong, she gonna point the finger at everybody else except for herself. And it's just like, girl, this is on you. This is your work. I'm not gonna sit up here and blame nobody else if I don't get my work done the way I'm supposed to all the time, whatever. That's on you. So, girl, y'all, I was like, and that was, I was already done with her because of her inconsistency, and like, it's been other instances. I couldn't even tell you everything that she's just shown that she also is just not a good fit for the team, because she just don't know what she's doing. And she ain't trying to learn. She just more so concerned with just trying to get promoted. And it's just like, girl, I ain't gonna hate, but you're not gonna get a nod up. If somebody asks me the truth, I'm gonna give them the truth. I ain't gonna hate or block her. She is of the melanin descent or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely ain't trying to keep a person down. But, girl, you just try. And then another thing with the FMLA was that when she first got it, she thought that she didn't have to enter her vacation time when she took an FMLA day. Girl, you try now, and to me, I was just kind of disgusted because I feel like she was just trying to like work the system, you feel me, and just trying to get over. And like, I can not believe they gave this midnight 6 days. She gets 6 FMLA days every month. And FMLA protects your job. Like, but it don't necessarily protect her job on our team, but more so just protect her job at the company. And I'm just like, bro, you is crazy, okay? Nuts, insane. Like, and she was thinking that she was going to take vacation days on top of the FMLA days, and we had to like, nah, it don't work like that. You have to put your day in conjunction with your FMLA days. And like, she like, yeah, that was crazy. She made sure she take all the stuff. It might be even more than that, honestly. It just seemed like she never in the office. I'm just like, huh. And it's like we be trying to get stuff done, and you can't depend on her. So when one left, retired, then we got a new one, and we moved the 3 tasks to 1 to be doing 1 and 3, and then 3 just do what 1 and 2 was doing, basically, if that makes sense. Okay. But I really even wanted to start talking about this because I had to talk about the new one, okay? But we're going to have to talk another day because this video getting long. I know I said I was going to try the desserts and stuff, and maybe I just have to do that another day because it's just getting long. Well, maybe. All right, so that's it. That's all. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, subscribe. Hit that bell to get notifications the next time we post a video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out. We'll continue this conversation, okay? Because it's a lot. In a food world, she's a great catch, and she cooks from scratch.